This is absolutely absurd. A writer has proposed a blockbuster trade that would send this all-pro wide receiver to the Baltimore Ravens. Is this even possible? We'll give you that answer right here, right now on Ravens Digest. Welcome to the show. For those of you who are new here, my name is Bryce Parker, and I'm going to be your host for today. If you aren't subscribed yet, make sure that you subscribe right now. When you say you're the first 100 subscribers to a YouTube channel that covers everything you need to know about the Baltimore Ravens, from trade rumors to updates to game scheduling, we have it all right here on Ravens Digest. So, I'm going to get started. Welcome to the show. So, as I said in the open, a Ravens writer just proposed a blockbuster trade that would send star wide receiver for the Washington Commanders, Terry McLaurin, to the Baltimore Ravens. Right now, Terry McLaurin is making about $68 million. He's an all-pro with the Washington Commanders. Just had a great season alongside Jaden Daniels. Is this trade even possible? Personally, I say there is no way that this trade is going to happen. But we're going to break down why this is actually not going to happen. So, for starters, Terry McLaurin has had 6 seasons in the NFL. He's over 6,000 career yards in his first 6 seasons. The last 5 of those, he went over 1,000 yards. Last year, he had a career best 13 touchdowns in 2024. And he also signed. And why this writer is saying that this is possible is because Terry McLaurin did not show up to OTAs. He's in the last year of his rookie extension. It was a 3-year extension that was worth about $68 million. So he's in the last year of his contract. Now, I will say for star wide receivers, this is actually something that normally happens within this type of position group, but also this timing of training camp, of OTAs, of when you're going to see guys sit out when they're expecting a big contract. With a guy like Terry McLaurin, I think that this is not only just an if, but it's a win. He's going to get paid, and he deserves to get paid. He's anchored this Washington franchise from even when they were the Redskins to going to the football team to going to now the Commanders. He's been a cornerstone piece. And also, you just got your star quarterback that you've been waiting for. You have your quarterback for the future on a rookie deal. Why are you going to move the receiver who is essentially tied to him? Why would you move him? That doesn't make sense. And also, if the Commanders, again, like I said, the Commanders will pay him. We just don't know when it's going to be. It could be in the summer. It could be in the middle of next season. But I do anticipate a deal getting done between the two sides. So we're going to move on to the Baltimore Ravens. Now, I personally don't think the Ravens need him. He's a great wide receiver, but I also don't think he's going to fit exactly what the Ravens are doing with their scheme. They just extended Rashad Bateman, who does similar things. Now, I don't think that Rashad Bateman is the same receiver that Terry McLaurin is, but Rashad Bateman is a similar receiver who brings similar things to the Ravens offense. If you're going to extend Rashad Bateman, then why are you going to shop around a star wide receiver, and not just any star talented wide receiver, one that is going to be very expensive? I think that Terry McLaurin is going to get close to pushing this wide receiver market. Now, maybe not what you're going to get with a Jamar Chase, where he just got paid, but think of what the Cincinnati Bengals probably gave T. Higgins. This is going to be a very expensive contract for a team that has spent money and has money tied up with Lamar Jackson, with Kyle Hamilton, with some of the other star players within the team. Also, this team just went and picked up DeAndre Hopkins. Why are you going to go and get DeAndre Hopkins and then also spend more money for Terry McLaurin? I don't think that move would have made a lot of sense. Now, granted, when they did get D-Hop, Terry McLaurin wasn't sitting out. But this just doesn't make a lot of logistical sense from a front office standpoint or from a scheme standpoint as well. I will say if the Ravens are going to want help at wide receiver, I would say you're going to want to get maybe a bigger body possession receiver like a T. Higgins or a DK Metcalf. I say that is the direction that the Ravens should go if they're feeling like they need to go get another wide receiver that's going to give them maybe just another feel within the offense, a red zone threat. Terry McLaurin, he's more of like a home run hitter. He's a guy who's going to run great routes. He's going to get open on third down. You have guys like that. You have Isaiah Likely. You have a Rashad Bateman. You have a Zay Flowers, who just had his first 1,000-yard season, and he's going to get paid as well. So I think that's a very expensive payroll for the Baltimore Ravens. When this is a team that's anchored around running the football, you shored up your offensive line this offseason. You had a almost 2,000-yard season with Derrick Henry. I don't think getting another wide receiver is the way to go for this Baltimore Ravens passing attack. So to wrap it all up, I'm going to say I don't see a world where Terry McLaurin is not a Commander, whether it's next season or the season after that. I do think it would be interesting to see what a lineup with a 3-wide lineup with Bateman, with McLaurin, and then with Zay Flowers. I don't think it's possible. I don't think you're going to be able to keep all three together. And I just don't think this trade is going to make a lot of logistical sense. Again, if the Ravens want wide receiver help, I say go do it next offseason if that's the direction you want to go to. But also don't get a wide receiver that's going to do the similar things that you already have on your roster right now as well. And also, I think the Ravens are going to be looking to maybe get another younger tight end to do more heavier run packages that can help them more so than at Terry McLaurin. But Terry McLaurin is a great player. It would be amazing to see him in purple and black, but I just don't see a world where you're going to break up a fitting of a Terry McLaurin and a Jaden Daniels when this Washington Commanders team has just finally put together the pieces they need for their franchise to take it to the next level. So thank you so much for joining us today. We're going to get you another video very, very soon. But again, make sure that you like, comment, subscribe. Do you think that this is a move that the Ravens could actually make? Do you think that there is a world where the Commanders will actually be in a position to trade Terry McLaurin, especially to a contender like the Baltimore Ravens? Let us know in the comments what you think is going to happen, and what you want us to talk about in the next video. So again, thank you so much for joining us today. My name is Bryce Parker again, and until next time, go Flock.